Welcome back to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast, where we talk about all things smoked meat and so much more, including hilarious stories about our farm-to-table lifestyle and our love of the outdoors. I'm your host, Trevor. This week we're talking about rib sandwiches and what to do with leftover ribs. Remember, the full video with recipe gets posted to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast group on Facebook. We're growing a community of barbecue and cooking enthusiasts. Be sure to post your pictures and videos, ask questions, and discuss with other members. You can hit subscribe on any of the BBQ Beautiful reels to join, and while you're there, give us a like to grow this community even more. Don't forget to get qualified for the BBQ Brag to Win giveaway contest. Episode 22, let's do this. Okay, in case you missed this one, we have posted on our Facebook group, the BBQ Beautiful Podcast, the rib sandwich, or what to do with leftover ribs.
Yeah.
So this is inspired by the McRib.
Yep.
And honestly, we did that cook and ate those, and we made an original, and then we made a fully loaded with a bunch of stuff that we'll talk about. I think it turned out good.
Yeah. I've been stoked for years hearing about this. Trevor's been talking about it for a long time, and I've always been like, oh man, I want one of those so bad. So my dream finally came true last week. And
because the problem with ribs is, like, especially if you're doing a big cook, and like, when you did that cook for 50 people were supposed to show up, 25 showed up, you cooked for 75.
Yeah.
So now you're left with all this meat. Well, what are you going to do with it the next day?
Yeah.
Because unless you vacuum seal and maybe bring it up low and slow in a sous vide method, it's just never the same, right?
Exactly.
Especially trying to reheat ribs, like, you're going to probably get them too tender to the point of being mush.
Right.
When you start doing the reheat, and they're just not the same. I don't care how many times I've tried it, they're just not the same.
Yeah. Have you tried sous videing them to reheat them? Yeah.
Still, it's not the same as coming off the smoker.
Okay.
Sauced.
Right.
It's just, maybe if you had dry ribs and you were like serving sauce on the side,
right,
would be better, but plus it just creates a mess in that bag if they're already sauced.
Yeah.
So
okay.
But so types of meat, I mean, the sky's the limit here. We're talking about not even using leftover ribs. Why not use leftover pulled pork?
That's right. Blitz it up.
And if you don't blitz that up, even leave some chunky stuff just for the texture,
right,
of having that nice pulled pork in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, head over to the Facebook page for the recipe for the sauce. Like, the sauce was amazing. It's a spicy honey peach barbecue sauce.
Incredible, yeah, for sure.
And then the full cook step-by-step instructions are on there.
Well, not only, for that McRib sauce, like, we use that for other things too, and like make a big batch of that stuff.
Yep.
And you can incorporate that into all kinds of things once you have it, right? So we use that on chicken and
the bacon bomb.
Yep. Yeah.
We'll talk about it. It's I like it.
Yeah.
But getting back to like the meat too, I've made them, you don't even have to start with leftover already smoked ribs.
Right.
Start with a raw rib and make sure you're using like baby back ribs, so you're not getting the cartilage like a spare rib.
Yeah.
And then just shave the meat off the bone and start from there.
Okay.
Another thing I've done in a lot of my videos, if you've watched, is cook ribs to fall off the bone tender, and then cut yourself like 3 bones, stick them on a bun, and then in front of your guests, slide the bones out.
Right. Yeah. I remember seeing your video of that. That looked pretty good.
So the sky's the limit on this, right? And you can incorporate any kind of meat.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I said, we built an original with just white onion and pickle.
Yep.
And then that fully loaded had mayo, 2 pieces of bacon, lettuce, tomato, 2 more pieces of bacon, cheese, and then topped with that bun.
Yeah. Heart attack on a bun.
And Which one was your favorite?
Oh, it was the loaded by far. Anything with bacon on it's going to be better, right? So, yeah, definitely the loaded. I'm a big fan of having mayo on anything,
Right.
burgers or anything related to that, right? So it's got to have mayo on it, and then if you can add bacon, that's a bonus, and yeah, all the cheeses and stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, use this recipe as a base and top it with whatever you like. You
Hmm.
could put anything on those. Like, I wish we would have put, just for the heat, some jalapenos would have been good,
Yeah,
or even banana peppers, pickled banana peppers.
right. You know, one thing I made was the candied jalapeno peppers.
Right.
Those would be good on there too,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wouldn't be horrible.
Hmm. And they're easy to make. My buddy sent me the recipe, and I canned a whole bunch of them. Made the candied, what is it, cowboy candied jalapeno
I don't
peppers or
know.
something, I think it's called. And yeah, they're fantastic. So
And then for this, we used a nice soft buttery brioche bun.
yeah,
Delicious.
yeah, that's key. Yeah, you need a soft bun.
Yeah, if you can find the brioche split buns,
Mm,
delicious.
yeah,
They're awesome. Or even make your own.
right.
Typically, I make my own, but just for time constraints, we didn't do that this time.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I remember we came over, we had like Subway sandwiches that one time, and you
Yeah.
made those buns and stuff, and I was just like, what? You made your own buns?
The herb and cheese,
Yeah.
and they were like 16 inches long.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And that's something, I was watching videos the other night, and I ended up saving a bunch of, they looked like they were easy to make recipes, and it was just these women making their own buns and bread and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I was like, what? It was that easy? I'm
The
like,
sourdough.
yeah, they're making all kinds of stuff. So I started saving these videos. I'm like, man, this is great. I'm gonna try like how, I know what I felt when I came to your house and you made your own buns and made the sandwiches, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on here? So I'm like, yeah, I want to try that too. So that's something I'm gonna look into doing a little bit more, is
Experiment a little.
just making my own bread and stuff
Yeah.
too, and it just adds that touch to it.
We made, when I did the corned beef and pastrami, I made the homemade rye.
Oh, wow.
Delicious.
Hey, question, is there real rye in there? Like, do you actually put rye in there? Why
Rye
do they call it
flour.
rye? Okay.
And then molasses is what gives it that color.
Is it? Okay. Right.
But with that, just some nice whole grain mustard, and then that just salty,
Right.
smoky, beautiful meat.
Okay.
And then we did sauerkraut with melted Swiss on it, and made some Reubens.
Okay.
Delicious.
Yeah.
But that's for another
That'll be another
episode.
Yeah.
But the beauty of this was, because again, I had lots of ribs left over for this cook.
Yeah.
So it was 2 pounds of the ribs, and then 2 pounds of the trim pork shoulder.
Yep.
So 4 pounds made a lot of patties.
Yes.
So the beauty is, you're going to do the work once, and now I got like 15 of these left in the freezer.
Nice. Yeah.
And again, you already have that smoke flavor from the leftover ribs that were already smoked.
Yep.
And again, we commented on this. Remember when we were heating them up, you could really smell that smoke coming out of there.
You could, for sure.
So you don't really need to re-smoke these.
I wouldn't. No.
It's 3 minutes in the pan on one side, 3 minutes in the pan on the other, and then stick them in the oven and finish to temp.
Right. So you're just putting a sear on them and then chuck them in the oven. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was fill that baking dish with the sauce, so the spicy honey peach barbecue sauce, and completely submerge them.
Yep.
Like you'd see in any of the pictures, right? And then slap those on the bun, top them how you like, and away you go.
Nice.
And the kids love them.
Yep.
It's not mystery meat. You know where it come from.
Yes. Right.
So there's no crazy additives or preservatives or.
Yeah, when you see something like that, especially when it's all ground up, you think of like hot dogs, there's like lips and assholes and all that kind of stuff in there, right? So yeah, it's kind of, you know where all your meat's coming from, that you're putting in there and making them yourself. And it's really not a whole lot of work, right? You prep your spices and your meat and all that kind of stuff. You blitz it up, And then, that's your hard work is done right there.
Yeah.
So.
And then for these, I mean, we did fries, but sky's the limit, right?
Yeah.
Sides and we'll do a sides episode, and we've done one in the past with the baked beans and potato salad.
Yeah.
And remember, that was that episode we did the giant carrot cake because we got all these carrots from the garden. The 3-tier carrot cake with 10 pounds of cream cheese icing.
Yes. I was supposed to take a piece home, and I told my family that we were having that day, and I showed up at home.
Did you forget?
I forgot, and they were pretty sad, and so was I, because I was like, man, because you made like 2 or 3 of those.
3 of those, and then we froze 2, yeah.
Okay.
And awesome.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah. Not only can he barbecue, he can bake as well. So, yeah, it was pretty damn good.
You can make a gumboot taste good with cream cheese icing, though. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that was incredible.
But yeah, head over to the Facebook page and grab the recipe and give it a shot. And again, we're looking for engagement and comments. So let us know. Have you cooked these? How did you do it?
Yeah.
Did you like them?
Yeah, and that spicy peach recipe will go a long ways with other stuff too, right? So it's a good recipe to have in your arsenal of sauces for sure.
Yeah,
so.
I like that.
And Trevor walks you through how to make all that stuff too. So
yeah,
it's all on there.
Right on. Thanks for tuning in this week. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Kyle.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Okay, it's time for our barbecue giveaway that we're calling Barbecue Brag to Win. One lucky listener will win some amazing barbecue merch that'll take your outdoor cooking to a whole new level. Whether you're a backyard beginner or a seasoned pit master, this giveaway is going to be for you. So what's up for grabs? First, a BBQ Beautiful bundle. This includes 1 BBQ Beautiful base layer, honey heat, brisket rub, and a spicy chimney from our lineup of seasonings and rubs. Next, 1 t-shirt and hat of your choice from the BBQ Beautiful website, www.barbecuebeautiful.ca. And of course, there's going to be free shipping. How to enter? First, make sure you're subscribed to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode or an announcement. Next, connect with us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok at BBQ Beautiful. Then share our latest episode on your stories or feed, and don't forget to tag us. Use the hashtag BBQBragToWin. BBQ BRAGTOWIN. This way we can easily find your posts. Finally, drop a comment on our giveaway post telling us about your favorite barbecue recipe, or share your best barbecue tip, pictures, or videos. And here's the kicker. For each additional entry you want to earn, simply engage with us. Like and share the posts, comment on our episodes, or even send us a voice message with your barbecue questions or stories. The more you interact, the more chances you have to win. So get creative and show us your barbecue. Let's talk about the timeline. You have until the 25th of each month to enter. You don't want to miss it, and who knows, it could be you. Why are we putting on this giveaway? Well, we want to express our thanks to each and every one of you who tunes in each week. Your support means the world, and this giveaway is our way of giving back to this amazing barbecue community that we're building together. And we really do want to hear from you. So what topics do you want us to cover in future episodes? Are there any barbecue legends or techniques you want us to dive into? Share your thoughts in the comments when you enter the giveaway. This is all about community, and we want to make sure that we're bringing the content you all love. So to recap, subscribe to the podcast, follow us on social, share our latest episode using hashtag BBQBrag to win, and comment on our giveaway post. It's that easy. Get excited because this is your chance to elevate your barbecue game with some awesome gear. Good luck to everyone out there, and may the best griller win.